The show starts in 1 minute.
Good evening, folks. We've a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please, my Tuesday night live stream. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm all right. Today on the show, I'm going to eat something. I'm going to play some games. I have a top 15 list. But before any of that, I want to see who the first 3 people in the chat were today. So let's see. Going to the comments and going to the top. Today's gold medalist, Noah. Good luck on Wordle. Challenging. Good to know. Our silver medalist, Paul Eichenlaub. Third in the chat is It's Joey's World. Congratulations, you 3, on being the first 3 in my chat today. I thought I checked it earlier today and it was different, but as I check it at showtime, that's the medal, that's the podium right there. Noah, Paul Eichenlaub. It's Joey's World. Congratulations. Eric Newman, 4th, but welcome in. And Pepper Tree Villa is here. Hey, howdy, hey. Rachel's Adventures. What? That's Rachel's right there. Hi, Rachel. Good to see you. Surfer Girl, welcome in. Always fantastic to see you in the chat. As it is, Sir Gary of the Beaches. Gary, how are you? Mar in Memphis, always a pleasure. And season's greetings to you. Youper Wisdom Videos, Jason, Bridget, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see, Catherine Wilby is also here. Hi, Catherine. Thanks for tuning in. Uh-oh, just jumped. Sorry. Miss Amy, good to see you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in and sharing some of your Tuesday with me and the rest of us. Love Pugs. That's a new one. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you like the show today. Let's see. I have removed my beard, and it reveals my jowls that are developing here. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Ian B., good to see you. Uh-oh. Downscale. Always a pleasure. And Mouse Talk is here. Walt, how you doing? Melissa? Are you guys going live at 8 p.m.? Please let us know. And thanks for watching. Oh, what's this? Catherine Wilby, $9.99 Super Chat. This is to help fund the eating part of the show. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for doing that. Did I say hi to Ian B? I think I did, maybe. Julie C. Welcome in. Continuing on with the alphabet. Was there an A? Mouse Talk is live at 8 p.m., and you are welcome for me asking. I don't know. That was clumsy of me. Are we? Yeah, we are. We're doing all right. Michelle the Quilter, welcome in. Everybody, thanks for spending a bit of your Tuesday with me. I'll tell you what's going on in my life. Let me get rid of this for a second. I am alone with my daughter here today because the other half of the family is in Tallahassee. The boy is having his orientation, his college orientation for the next couple of days. So I've got babysitting duty, and that means I'm doing a live stream while I should anyway. So if I make this a shorter than usual show, that's why. But everything's good. I just checked everything and thumbs up. And let's see. If you've joined the show, if you're in the chat and I've missed saying hi to you, I do apologize. But thanks for tuning in. Just going back a little bit. I think I have everybody. Surf Bum, no, that's not right. Surf Bum, hello. Hello to you. Let's, Catherine, thank you for the super chat, and thank you for funding this next segment. This past week, I went with the boy to the Home Depot I don't remember what we got some paint for our mailbox. I got some blades for my reciprocating saw. I went Diablo. They don't have those at Lowe's. They only have them at Home Depot. Anyway, next to the Home Depot, that location, is an Asian market, which has a plethora of amazingly unique items, at least unique to my eyes. Cynthia, Candy Mom, good to see you. I glove PTV too. Thanks, Paul. That's what I hear. Diablo is the blade to get. So we went into the Asian market a couple weeks ago. On this show, I tried out Chili Crisp, an Asian oil-based sauce. I guess it's just oil with red pepper flakes and garlic and whatever. Check my show from a couple weeks ago. You'll see what that's all about. And so I went into this Asian market looking for a particular Chili Crisp that I really want to try. As it turns out, they didn't have what I was looking for. I think the Chili Crisp I want is mostly found online. I think I'm going to have to order it online if I really want it. And so I probably will do that. Amy, AJC Magic TV, welcome in. Where was I? Oh, so they didn't have that particular Chili Crisp. The one I am looking for is Fly By Jing, which was the one that was featured on that CBS news story that I first saw, where I first became familiar with Chili Crisp. Anyway, they didn't have it. So what they did have, though, was a wonderful selection of Lay's potato chips, flavors I had never seen before. As you can imagine, there were some very exotic flavors that are not, you're not going to find it at the Publix or Winn-Dixie or Kroger or wherever. I'm talking flavors like spicy lobster and squid, and I'm not kidding. And while I love eating unusual things, I didn't know what was in those. I didn't want to take the time to read the bags of each one. So if there was like powdered lobster, I'm not interested in that because I don't want to eat lobster. Although it's delicious. I remember lobster. It's great. It's fantastic. Anyway, there was a flavor of Lay's potato chip that I found that would work for my show and that I wouldn't mind eating. And it's not as crazy as most of the other ones I saw. So Downscale, I don't know how you. I just don't they make a powdered chicken powder? I don't really know. I might be making that up. Anyway, who knows what's in any of those chips? But the one flavor I did purchase, and here's the bag, and you can see the label, which this is a product of China. And flavor is cucumber. And you can see the cucumbers on the package there. So we're going to try this right now. My fear is that, and I love cucumbers, but sometimes they don't love me. So I'm going to try this, and it's not going to like me back. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. All right. Let's see. There's potato powder in this. Okay. Lays with cucumber, that's right. Margie Butcher, welcome in. Oh my God, that's huge. There's a sweetness. I gotta tell you, this is pretty good. I don't know what's in it exactly. Potato powder, cucumber seasoning, whatever that is. There is MSG. I don't particularly love eating that. There's cucumber seasoning and cucumber powder in this. And there's aspartame. There's the sweetness. Okay, I don't know why they felt they needed to put that in this chip, other than without the sweetness, it wasn't going to be very good. And I don't know. How did I obtain a bag of chips that haven't been punched a lot? I don't know. Where are you getting your chips? Some angry stock people, stock boys. Yeah, aspartame. I don't... Why on earth would you do that? I will say I don't think that that's going to haunt me for the rest of the evening. There is a cucumber flavor, but it's the sweetness is throwing me. It's not bad, but I don't know. I was kind of hoping for something more... Something that tasted more like a cucumber and not sweet, although it's good. I mean, I don't know. What am I saying? Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So thank you for indulging me, bearing with me while I eat something. Although, lo and behold, I am not done. I was in Publix, and I go by the clearance rack every time I'm in there. And this isn't anything special. It's a little different, but it's not going to knock anybody's socks off. This is what I found on the clearance rack. It's a Marvel-themed cake bite. Black Panther version of this. I don't know if there are other versions. I do know it's great for birthdays. And you can see at one time the clearance price was $1.50, and they even slashed that. So I can't be certain what I paid for this. It wasn't $1.50. And I would imagine this is like any Hostess or Little Debbie or any snack treat like that. Entenmann's maybe better than... So I don't know. I don't know what's in there, but you can see there's purple cake surrounding a white cake of some sort. I don't know. Let's do this. It comes in a little tray. There's So there's 3 cake bites. That's expensive for how little you get. What was this originally priced at? Vanilla cake, chocolate coating, chocolate cream in there. Let's try it. Okay, that's actually pretty good. The cake is denser than I thought it would be. I don't ever need to buy this again. Let's cut back to that just so you can maybe get a better look. The sprinkles, it's fun. I like. Alexa's talking to me. Yeah. This is for kids. This, it was chocolatey. It doesn't taste dissimilar from other snack treats of this ilk. There's really nothing special about it taste-wise, but the theme, you know, if you've got somebody that's really into Black Panther or Marvel, this might be worth getting as a special treat, but I don't need to eat the rest of that. But that was fun. All right, where are we? 7:16. And we're doing all right. Let's see. Is Ben here? Welcome in, Ben. Where are we now? Oh, let's play a little game. Noah tells me today's Wordle was challenging, which is kind of a clue for me. Again, I'm going to try to do this hastily. I might not make the best decisions, but I don't want to spend forever on this game. So let's get the Wordle music in here. And let's go. I'm going to use my mouse to type. I'm going to go with my first word that might bother people. There's an O and a T. Okay. Another word, quickly, that uses completely different letters. E and N. I've got 4 of the letters already. I think I have to write that down, just so I don't, O-T-E-A. It's chock full of, vowels, isn't it? I'm going to guess there's no U in it. None of the letters are in their proper place, though. So what if I T-E-A... What's a 5-letter word that begins with T-E-A? Teach. There we go. All right. No C or H. And I'm guessing the last letter is an E. So perhaps Noah said this was challenging. All right, so is there a duplicate letter in here that's going to throw us? So what if I do the word... no, it's not total, because the T's not... T and O aren't the first and... Let's see. So the T's maybe the middle letter... Oh, this is hard. You're right, Noah. This is challenging. All right. I'm trying to spell a word using letters I haven't used yet. Oh, I guess I already put the A there. So now I have my 5th letter, the N. So The first thing that comes to mind is Nito. And that's not it. I'm not even sure that's a real word. All right, so, oh, man. The O's in the middle. Is the A first? A, N, O-T-E. Is that a word? A note? No, it's not. All right. Who are the shot, Jim? A tone! You know what? Noah, you were a big help there because I wouldn't have guessed that otherwise. But you said it was challenging, and that was kind of a hint there, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right. I wasn't looking at the chat as that was going on, so I didn't want to. I didn't want a hint there. Let's see. Did anybody have it? Not that I know of. Okay. Well, how about that? All right. I've got another game to play, and this is kind of a throwback. 2 years ago, this is kind of when the pandemic first sent us all home, and I was in search of 1,000 subscribers. And I'm a teacher, so I started teaching from home, and I had a lot of time at home that allowed me to do really long live streams in order to get watch hours and new subscribers and so on and so forth. And one thing I did multiple times is I went to a website called Sporkle, which is a quiz website, and I would play Sporkle for hours. And if you're not familiar with Sporkle.com, that is a website where people upload their own quizzes, and you can certainly search for quizzes on any thousands of topics. So what I thought I'd do to kind of celebrate 2 years of having enough subscribers to get monetized, I thought I'd revisit Sporkle. So let's see. Let me get that going. And I'm almost there. Here it is. Okay. So what I did, because if I forgot to mention, today I will be celebrating my 100th top 15 list. I've been having top 15 lists at the end of my show for a while now. And today I will be celebrating my 100th list. This isn't loading, is it? Let's reset it. So what I did in Sporkle is I just typed in the word lists as a topic. And one of the quizzes was a holiday to-do list. Can you name the holiday based on the to-do list? D&G Explorers, welcome in. So I think what they're going to do, I did peek at this a little bit. We get a sneak peek at the very first one. There'll be 15 of them. And it's a Post-it note. Can you guys see that? Let me see what you can see. I hope you can see that. I know you can see the ad there. Maybe what I'll do is yeah. Zoom in a little bit. If you hit Control while you scroll with your mouse, you can zoom in. Let's play the quiz. I went from a timer to a stopwatch so the time doesn't run out on us. It defaults to a timer, so this gave me 6 minutes. I didn't want to be... I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't want to spend forever on it, but let's play the quiz. Okay, this first to-do list, it says decorate tree, hang stocking, open presents. That seems pretty easy. I'm typing with one hand. Christmas. Got it. All right, next. To-do list. Put on costume, go to door to door, trick or treat. Okay, Halloween. This is pretty easy so far. To-do list. Carve turkey. Okay. I wish I didn't have to type in the whole word. I wish it would just recognize I got it. Oh, let's get some music. Well, I don't want to play the world of music again. How about this one? It's not going to last long enough, but... All right. To do, stay up until midnight, count down, light fireworks. So that's New Year's Eve. Can I just type in NYE? No. New Year's. All right. Next, decorate eggs, Easter. Next, to do, go to Germany, go on rides, drink. Well, that's Oktoberfest, right? Is that spelled weird? Oktoberfest? It is. Oh, it's a K. Got it. All right, next, light fireworks, trade red envelopes, do the dragon dance. Uh-oh. Is that Chinese New Year? It is. All right, next. Fast, read the Quran, abstain from sin. Well, that's Ramadan, right? All right, I've got 8 so far. Next, to do. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I guess you can, yeah. Maybe I'll make it bigger. There it is. All right, next. Make an altar, decorate with skulls, honor those we have lost. Oh, that's Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos, right? I guess I could have just put Day of the Dead. To do, emerge from burrow, check shadow, announce the seasons. Oh, got it. Okay. Oh, that was it for the music. Jungle Cruise Temple music. Here we go. To do, play jokes, deceive others, lie. April Fool. Number 12, celebrate for 5 days, light candles, pray to the gods. Celebrate for 5 days. Light candles. Celebrate for 5 days. What is this one, people? Is Kwanzaa 5 days? Hanukkah is 8 days, right? I'll try Kwanzaa. I don't know how to spell it. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh, okay. I don't think it's Kwanzaa. I don't know how to spell it. I can skip it. Here we go. Next. Hold Seder, remove Shametz, count the Omer. That sounds Hebrew. I don't know. Is that... I'm sorry, I don't know that. Can somebody help? Oh, I did spell Kwanzaa correctly. Cynthia having flashbacks. Yes. Oh, Passover. All right. Thank you for your help. Next, trade cards, trade candies, express love. Well, that's... next, X marks the spot, ye walk the plank, arg. Is there a pirate day? What would that be? Is there a... I mean, those are pirate things. Anybody? X marks the spot. Speak like a pirate day. Thank you, downscale. Or is it talk? Talk. It was talk. Okay. Celebrate for 5 days, light candles, pray to the gods. Gods? Wait a minute. Is that what's the Indian Denali? No, not Denali. What? What am I thinking of? Denali's a mountain. What am I thinking of? It's Diwali. Carol. First of all, welcome in. Second of all, thank you for that. Is that what this is? And how do I spell it? D-A-W? Diwali. Check spelling. D-I. Oh, D-I. Thank you, everybody. That was it, Diwali. What did I say? The mountain? Oh, good grief. That was fun. Everybody, thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. That's Sporcle, if you're interested. S-P-O-R-C-L-E, sporcle.com, if you're into trivia. Okay, let's time for intermission, and then we will get to my 100th top 15 list.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My sister's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
Welcome back. I've been thinking about this for a while. What a better way to celebrate my top 15 lists than to count down my top 15 lists. So that's what I'm going to do. Make it short and sweet. If you've looked at the description below, the YouTube description, you'll see a list of my top 15 lists. So what I've done is I've already put them all in the description with a link to each one if you're interested. Let's get right to it. Number 15 is... Oh, I didn't put a banner at the bottom. Anyway, that's okay. I decided to go with my very first top 15 list, which I did on March 17th, 2020. Yes, St. Patrick's Day. And the theme of that top 15 list was green Disney characters. And here it is. Here's I'm decked out for the holiday. That wasn't in the Sporcle quiz, St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, I started out, every list was Disney themed. And my first one was green Disney characters, had 15 of them. I think number 1 was Jiminy Cricket. I started out the list with ones that were just dressed green, and then we got into ones that characters that are actually green. So, Bill Magic of the Mouse Radio, welcome in. The concession stand guy sounded like Snagglepuss. Oh, a little bit. I suppose he did. Good ear. Good ear. All right, let me go back to the comments here. Let's see. Top 15 lists. Like Listception. Well played, sir. Thank you for putting that in the chat. All right, let's move on. So that was my very first top 15 list. Green Disney characters. All right. These are in no real particular order. I went through my list because I write down every top 15 list I've ever had Finally made it to 100. And I just went through the list and said, oh, I like that one. I like that one. So this isn't scientific, but... but before I continue, is Downscale asking about my shirt? If you are, this is a frozen custard establishment in Wyandotte, Michigan. You could see it from my grandmother's porch. It's called Bob Joe's. It's been around since 1947, so I grew up with this place. They sold T-shirts, and one time on a visit back, I bought a T-shirt. So, Bob Joe's frozen custard. Better than Culver's frozen custard, if I might. I've been knighted. Sir lists a lot. I'll take it. Thank you. All right, next. Number 14. Let's get the picture ready. Number 14 is from April 13th, 2021. And this was a list of Disney misconceptions. So I had a list of 15 things, not necessarily my misconceptions. I don't think I was confused about any of them. But as you can see there, Walt Disney is not a Haunted Mansion character. This misconception comes from some people think that Walt's bust is one of the singing busts in the graveyard party scene. I think in particular the one that is broken and toppled over. He does bear a resemblance to Walt Disney. It is not Walt Disney. So there's a list of stuff like that. And that is from April 13th, 2021. All right. Next, number 13 on my list, and in your hearts, is from May 19th, 2020. And this was the top 15 quotes from Walt Disney World attractions. For example, here I am. And number 5 was this, if I may.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
So, a list full of those. And I loved that list. I loved putting it together, finding all those sound bites and presenting them. It was kind of the first list I had. It was my 10th ever list. And it was the first one, I think, where I added more than just pictures. I added audio with it. So that holds a special place in my heart. Plus, it's just a cool list. Again, that's the link is down below in the description. Next, number 12 is from September 15th, 2020. Let's get it ready. And this is my top 15 PhotoPass Pictures. And this was a fun one because none of them, well, most of them are goofy. I will show you an example right now. This is a PhotoPass picture of me and Epcot Bob and his son and Dean. The Live Place's own Dean. I was lucky enough to be able to ride a rock and roller coaster on this day. Dean's the only one wearing glasses, which explains why Dean's the only one with his eyes open at the very beginning of this. The picture is just funny because the rest of us have our eyes closed and holding on for dear life and whatever. But that was the day that we all did Rise of the Resistance, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance together for the first time. It was all our first times on that ride. And that's why I met Dean there and his brother Bob. And so I've got a list of 15 pictures with a lot of YouTube friends, some family pictures in there as well. And most of them are kind of funny. And that was a good list. That was a good one to do. I enjoyed that one. Next, number 11. If you're just joining us, I am counting down my top 15 list. This is my 100th list. So I'm counting down my favorite ones from the previous 99. Where are we now? Here we are. Number 11 is from April 27th, 2021. And it was a list of my top 15 unpopular Disney opinions. These were my unpopular Disney opinions. The first one on the list being, yeah, I don't get what the big fuss is about Dole Whip. I still don't. And, wait a minute. What just caught my eye? Cynthia, absolutely. I would love that. I missed you the last time you were here. I don't want to miss that again. That's great news. Downscale. I can't even decide which chat things I want to put on there. Walt's bust is actually Thurl Ravenscroft. Yes, the Grinch. You're mean one. That guy does. So many Disney voices as well. And in the Tiki Room, and also Country Bear Jamboree. That's right. All right, Sister Sunshine. Great to have you here. It has been a long time. I hope you're all right. And thank you. My sister knows all about this place. Okay, PTV, you deserve one of these for that. Because I agree, Citrus Swirl, one of the best Disney snacks out there. And in my humble opinion, way better than a Dole Whip. I just don't... Dole Whips aren't bad. They're just not as flavorful as I think they should be. I don't know. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started. Okay. Indeed. All right, number 10. I'm counting down my top 15 lists. Listception. This is from... Speaking of Country Bear Jamboree, number 10, my list from... This is August 24th, 2021. And I counted down my top 15 voices of Walt Disney World attractions. This was the 64th list I had ever done. And number 1 on my list was Pete Renaday, or I think you can pronounce his name a few different ways. I think, if I remember correctly, he's from Louisiana, so there might be a different accent placed on his last name rather. It doesn't matter. But Pete is the voice of the host of the Country Bear Jamboree, and if you can imagine that voice in your head right now, and you're looking at Pete right there on screen, you're probably saying to yourself, "Yeah, that tracks. That looks like that would be his voice." Indeed, it was. So I'm a big Downscale, and I guess together are big fans. And we both appreciate voiceovers and voiceover artists, and so I made a whole list of that. Again, that list can be found in the description below. All right. Number 9 is from, almost 1 year prior to that list. This is from August 25th, 2020. And this is a list of Eggcorns. Does anybody remember me counting down Eggcorns? And if you don't remember what Eggcorns are, an Eggcorn is a word or phrase that sounds like another word or phrase, and it takes the place of the proper word or phrase. But people say these other things, or Eggcorns, because they think that's what it is. That was a horrible description. Let me give you an example. So number 15 on the list was one very popular Eggcorn, which is supposed to sound like acorn, is people say all intensive purposes instead of saying the proper all intents and purposes. So that's an example of an Eggcorn. This is the first time I made a list, not the first time, but this particular list was not Disney themed, and it kind of started me on a trend. I didn't abandon Disney top 15 lists, but I certainly didn't limit myself to them. And the Eggcorn list was kind of that first list to give me permission to not have it be Disney every time, which I still make Disney top 15 lists, and I will still do that. I just haven't limited myself to that. So, moving on. All right. Number 8 on my list. Oh, and this, I think, was just a week or two after the Eggcorn list. Yeah, it was the very next list. Okay, so speaking of not limiting myself to Disney lists, this was top 15 movie mistakes. And it's one of the first lists I used video clips with. Kay Atwood, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Let me show you. Do I have it ready? One example of a movie mistake. And I actually had 2 different lists where I counted down movie mistakes because they're fun. They're fun to pick out. This is a screenshot of my live stream, but what you're looking at is a screenshot of the movie Jaws, a very popular scene from a very popular movie. You can see the mistake in here. It has nothing to do with the sign. It has everything to do with the trees in the background. If you're familiar with Jaws, you'll remember it takes place in the Northeast, 4th of July weekend. Well, filming of the movie took longer than anticipated. They ended up shooting some scenes in the winter. So as you can see in the background, there are trees that have no leaves on them during 4th of July weekend. That's just a movie mistake that I get a kick out of, and I put it in my list. So there we go. Whole list of those. Again, the link to that list is in the description below. Number 7 on my list from May 25th, 2021. Another list where I used video clips. And I liked this list so much, I actually turned it into a TikTok that has got me a couple thousand or so views. Actually separated it into 2 or 3 TikTok videos. But it's top 15 Pizza Planet truck sightings in Pixar movies. So this was just over a year ago. Do I have an example? Of course I do. Here we go. This is one example of the Pizza Planet truck in Cars 2. The Pizza Planet truck, if you're not familiar, is originally from the very first Pixar feature-length movie, Toy Story. And in just about every Pixar movie since, the Pizza Planet truck makes a cameo. It's an Easter egg somewhere in the movie. You can find it, including The Good Dinosaur, which is on my list. So if you want to see that, click the link below. All right. So this one in particular was from Cars 2. And you can see the Pizza Planet truck as a truck with eyeballs, as all of the automobiles in the Cars franchise. They have eyeballs. Which, yeah. Anywho, Downscale loves Jim Cummings. That guy, Jim Cummings, is not my favorite. I'm a Paul Frees fan, but Jim Cummings is so versatile. He does so many voices, including Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. He does voices in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That guy is phenomenal. Agreed, Downscale. Where are we? All right, so that was my 58th ever list. All right, number 6 holds a special place in my heart because it's one of the only times you will see my wife on camera. So I've got a screenshot of her from October 12th, 2021, less than a year ago. we counted down our top 15 Reese's peanut butter candies. So it's me, the boy, and my wife, and we tested maybe 28 different Reese's candies, and we made a list of our favorites from that, and our final list is in the description of that live stream, which you can find the link to below, of course. This was a blast because my wife agreed to be on it. Why she chose to put magic bands on as a headband, I do not know. It was the debut of the headband. Trying to get her back on without the headband, but you know what? I don't mind. That's the only if the only way I can get her on the show is with the headband, so be it. I'm cool with that. So yeah, as it turns out, my favorite Reese's candy is still the original peanut butter cup. So spoiler alert. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Number 5 is hang on. I saw something in all caps. Check your PayPal. Oh, please check your PayPal. Do I have to check it right now? Yes, there are 28 different Reese's candies. I don't even know. Did somebody PayPal me something? I will check it shortly. Thank you for the notice. I think I have to look up my password. Oh, whenever I want. Okay, will do. All right, thank you. Where am I? Number 5 on the list of lists. I just did this recently. Number 5 is from April 12th of this year. My 93rd top 15 list. College decision reactions. I showed video of all of the examples I had on the list. This year, the boy was accepted to the 4 colleges he applied to, which was fantastic. It came down to Florida or Florida State, where he was going to go. He chose Florida State, and that's where he is right now, Bill, actually. He's in Tallahassee right now for his orientation, so that's why he's not here with me. But when he was accepted to those colleges, we didn't really record it, per se. But what I've come to find out is kids, it's a thing on YouTube. Check out College Decision Reactions, and you'll find these kids posting videos of their acceptances and their rejections. And some of them are tug at your heartstrings. Some of them are funny. I made a list of a spectrum of different ones. This is one where the kid and his dad were so excited he got into Carnegie Mellon. And that was just one example of very excited reaction. Candy Mom 15 $9.99 super chat. Thank you for taking us down memory lane. Cynthia, thank you, for the super chat. Thank you for joining me on the trip down memory lane. That's super kind of you. Thank you very much. I wish I didn't. When the boy was accepted, I didn't know people recorded the students opening up their emails to find out. Bill, I know Bill's joking, but let me tell you something. I toured FSU with him, and I toured the University of Florida with him. They're both great, but I got to tell you, Florida State, that tour opened my eyes. That is a fantastic campus. It's so beautiful. It's further away. It's twice as far as Gainesville is, but I was super impressed. He absolutely made the right choice. And I'll tell you this, not to make excuses or give you at the high school where I teach, the college and career lady told me this. she said more students are choosing Florida State this year over Florida than ever before. As a matter of fact, at my school, this year's valedictorian chose Florida State over Florida until she was accepted to Harvard. But isn't that something? And that's a new trend. So the boy is a trailblazer, if you ask me. Florida State, that's where they are right now, my wife and the boy. And, I'm all in. He made the right decision. All right, number 4. Oh, okay. I have recently got into TikTok, and I made a list on, my first list of this year. January 4th, 2022, Disney-themed TikToks. It was my 80th list ever. And there's a million TikToks of Disney creators, just like on YouTube, of Disney creators on TikTok. And I made a list of 15 of, I guess I'm taking a drink there on the left. Anyway, this one, she's a voice actress, actually, and this TikTok that she did, she's got a bunch of them, but she does voices of all these Disney princesses, and she's fantastic. She's really good at it. And so that was one thing I had on my list. One of my favorite ones on the list was what came in at number 1 on my list, which was a harpist. Check it out. The link is below. Disney-themed TikToks. That was a fun one to do. I showed you the TikToks as I counted down. That was a fun one. I like that one. Julie, thank you so much. I'm going to put that on the screen just to show everybody that, yeah, I can't argue with that. Thank you, Julie. That's very kind. I'm being silly. All right, next. Number 3. Here we go. Oh, this is another one. Speaking of TikTok, this is another top 15 list of mine that I turned into 2 or 3 different TikToks. I broke them up a little bit. And this is from September 21st, 2021, recycled Disney movie scenes. So you can click on the link below to see my top 15 list, or you can go to my TikTok channel, link also below, to see my recycled Disney themes. Do I have it up here? Yes. So here is one example. So the scene from The Jungle Book was recycled, and they used the skeleton of that scene to make a dancing scene in Robin Hood. And there's a bunch on YouTube and TikTok. I don't know about TikTok, but on YouTube there's a bunch of people that have put together some scenes from Disney movies that have been recycled, which is just a cost-saving measure that Disney has done over the years. Not so much anymore, but it used to be a practice that was in wider use. Anyway, my top 15 list was the most extensive compilation of those recycled scenes. And I think I stand by that. Like, you can watch other things, but I think my 15 of them is the most you'll find in one batch. So, yeah. So I enjoyed putting that together. I enjoyed showing it, and then I enjoyed putting it on TikTok as well. All right. Next, number 2. This is from December 7th, 2021. I felt I needed to put a Christmas-themed one on this list. So, back in December, I made a top 15 kids from Christmas movies as they look now. All these Christmas movies that we watch every year, I mean, they're classics, but, you know, they've been made many, many years ago. And there's kids in just about all of them. I thought, well, yeah, I could count down my favorite Christmas songs or my Christmas movies, but what's a different take I could have on this to make a list out of? And it was, I had the idea of, how about the kids from the movies? So here's one. Do you remember Judy the Elf? I can't remember character's name now. Anyway, that's the actress as she looks today. And so I have a list of 15 child actors as they look now. So that was my kind of a different take on a top 15 Christmas movie list. So I enjoyed that one, and I enjoyed showing you that. All right, and we're down to number 1 on my list, which is, it's one of my favorites, I got to tell you. My 14th ever list from June 23rd, 2020. I counted down my top 15 Schoolhouse Rock songs. And number 7 was Interjections, but I've got my top 15 on there. I think number 1 is probably the preamble, if I remember correctly. But I grew up with Schoolhouse Rock. I loved watching them every Saturday. And I have them on DVD. They're on Disney Plus now. And they just make me happy. And I think they're fantastic songs. I love the musical artists that created those. And I wanted to make a list of my top 15 Schoolhouse Rock ones. And I think that's the favorite list I've made so far. And Cynthia agrees. Conjunction Junction is on my list. Yes. It was that was my favorite. All right. I thought I would be well under an hour. Here I am, over an hour again, running into Mouse Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in this Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed that. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for the super chats, Catherine and Cynthia. That is so kind. And the PayPal, D&G, thank you so much. You guys are too kind. You're the reason I do this. I have a blast doing this, and I hope you enjoy watching it. I'll be back next week with another top 15 list, starting my next 100. Let's all head on over to Mouse Talk. He told us that they're doing a live stream tonight. So let's head over there. Cynthia has put the link in for their channel. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great week. I will see you soon. And until then, good night.
And now, folks, it's time to say good night. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.